What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay. Welcome to Jay's World. So let's talk. You know how we do it. Oh, you know how we do it. So let's get into it, and welcome to another edition of Jay Topics. Okay, I don't know if you've heard, but if you've not heard, Don Lemon has been fired from CNN. Yep, fired. As a matter of fact, fired after 17 years at CNN. Now, anyone that has followed me for any amount of time on my channel or any of my social media, you guys know I have never been the biggest Don Lemon fan. I'm not the biggest Don Lemon fan for several reasons. And if you want to know any of those reasons, you guys can actually, after watching this video, look at my other video, Don Lemon, A Deeper Discussion. And you know all of the reasons why I do not care for Don Lemon. Now, with that said, I will just say this. I am an empathetic person. I'm not coming on here to gloat or to run victory laps or anything like that, because I'm not petty like that. And at the same time, look, I know what it's like to be fired. Full disclosure, y'all. Full disclosure. I worked for a company for 19 years. 19 years. And the owner decided to sell the company. We did not know that he was going to sell the company. He just sold the company right from up under us. A new owner came in and he called me into his office and he let me go. Now, I was not fired per se, but I was told that the company was moving in a different direction. So we all know what that's code for. But anyway, so look, I know what it's like to be fired, you know, especially after you've worked for a company for that many years. But yeah, Don Lemon was indeed terminated from CNN. As a matter of fact, he tweeted this. I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. I am stunned. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly. At no time was I ever given any indication that I would not be able to continue to do the work I have loved at the network. It is clear that there are some larger issues at play. With that said, I want to thank my colleagues and the many teams I have worked with for an incredible run. They are the most talented journalists in the business, and I wish them all the best. Yes, those are Don Lemon's words. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Now, look, guys, putting that aside for 2 seconds, also over on the Fox network, Tucker Carlson, he's been fired as well. Now, I'm not sure what's going on over there, and I'll probably investigate that a little bit later, and I may or may not come back to you guys about it. I'm not sure. But this CNN thing is like really, really crazy. I don't know if you guys know, but they actually did there was a big article on Don Lemon leading up to this. I forget what magazine it was or what website it was, but basically they were just insinuating that Don Lemon was a misogynist, and they began pulling up all of these different stories and situations about Don Lemon. Now, you guys do know the latest thing that I did talk about in my last video concerning Don Lemon was that recent issue with him sitting with his co-anchors, talking about how women in their 40s and 50s were past their prime, and you know, and I think they sent Don Lemon home for a couple of days and kind of reprimanded him or whatever. So I feel that you kind of felt that something was going to happen with Don Lemon, okay? Now, I personally feel that this is Don Lemon's Negro wake-up call. I do feel that this is Don Lemon's Negro wake-up call. Again, I'm not going to go into the details. Y'all watch my other video, Don Lemon, A Deeper Discussion. But I sort of refer to that, you know what I mean? Now, I guarantee you, I guarantee you any amount of money, they will never get rid of Anderson Cooper. And if they get rid of Anderson Cooper, it most definitely won't be like that. It's really kind of messed up. This man has worked for this company for 17 years. And like he said in his tweet, they didn't even have the decency to just let this man know to his face that he was fired. And as a matter of fact, I read a little statement from CNN, basically counter responding to what Don Lemon said in his tweet, and basically saying that, you know, we thank Don Lemon for his 17 years and we'll be rooting for him and we can't wait to see what he does in the future. I'm like, really? Let me get this straight. Y'all just fired me without even any type of warning. You didn't even have the decency to let me know that I was fired. I had to find out through my agency, and you have the audacity to say that you'll be rooting for me in the future. See what I mean, Don? All that buck dancing. All that buck dancing you've been doing for 17 years. And this is how they repay you. It's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. So I am curious if there are going to be any more stories coming out of this whole situation. I really feel that there is. Now, I've also heard that CNN, they're just not doing good in the ratings at all. You know, at one point they, had changed their format. They were going to be less liberal and more down the road and even more right-leaning. You know, the ratings have been really, really bad for a very long time. Also, just a couple weeks ago, they also fired the head of NBC News. So I don't know, just a lot is going on over that at the whole MSNBC family, okay? And I really do feel, in my opinion, that Don Lemon, one of the lone Negroes over there, was used as a scapegoat. He was used as a scapegoat. Now, granted, I'm not the biggest Don Lemon fan, but I don't think that he was the worst thing happening at CNN. You know, I just feel, like I said, I just feel that they just used him as a scapegoat. Again, nothing. You haven't heard anything about Anderson Cooper, and you probably won't, because he's the network's darling. Okay. But anyway, what do you guys think? Do you feel that Don Lemon should have been fired? Do you feel that Don Lemon was doing some buck dancing over there? What are your thoughts? Do you love Don Lemon? Okay. What are your thoughts on CNN? Do you even watch CNN? I know I don't. But anyway, guys, look, let's just have a conversation down in the comment section. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and do what? Subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. And after you subscribe, please don't forget to head on over to Instagram and check me out at jaisworld.tv. That's JAISWORLD.tv on Instagram. And I'll holler at you later. Peace.